Hey, friendo, Steve here.
L. Larson.
And welcome to our WWE Payback 2023 prediction special.
That's the one.
That's right. We're here to guide the friendos through the world of predictions because we have our own predictions challenge. Yes, Larson.
Based on how we're doing in the current predictions challenge, I would suggest the friendos don't take our advice, though.
We are the worst Sherpas that have ever existed in the world of predictions. Yeah, that's right. It's predictions challenge week. We came off to a weak start after All In. Currently, the lead is held by the Elite 03456 and doing a heck of a job there. However, there's still Payback and All In. I'm sorry, All Out this weekend.
Yes.
Where we have an opportunity. Hey, if it's flipped and we do as good as he did, boy, that was a lot of matches, though.
Yeah, we got a lot of matches.
We got a lot of them wrong. So, anyways, we're going to talk about our predictions for WWE Payback today. Tomorrow, we're going to be dropping you our on Thursday. We're going to be dropping you our AEW All Out predictions. So be sure to stick around for that. And then, of course, join us the entire weekend. We're going to be live for Payback and, of course, All Out. But we're talking about Payback today. What's the first match we're going to predict?
Before matches, let's talk confidence points. Here at Going in Raw, we employ them. So here's how it goes. 6 matches on the Payback card. Match most confident, you give 6 confidence points. Match least confident, you give 1. So on and so forth till every match has a unique confidence point value. You get your pick right, you get those points. We add up those points at the end of the weekend, at the end of the week of champions, and whoever has most points wins big blue.
Correct.
First match.
Absolutely. Mitch.
Steel cage bout. Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus. Steve, who you got?
Becky Lynch with a lot of confidence points. Of course, she already lost one to Trish Stratus thanks to Zoe Stark. I've got 5 confidence points on Becky Lynch to win in the steel cage. I have no doubt Zoe Stark's going to try to get involved. However, it's going to be all for naught. And I'm looking forward to that. I think this should be a pretty decent match. I thought the main event on Raw was pretty darn decent. And I know a lot of people have criticized this feud for maybe moving a bit on the slow side, for being a bit start-stop. Looking at the positives of it, I think Trish Stratus has really found a fun character. She looks like she's having a good time. And I think they're really going to do their damnedest to bring us something special. So I've got 5 confidence points on Becky Lynch.
I got 5 on Becky, too. I have little doubt that she's going to win this. I don't know how much longer or if Trish is going to stick around after this feud.
I hope she does.
I hope she does, because I agree with you. I think the character that she's come upon, that she's kind of discovered during this feud with Becky, has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And, you know, hats off to her after being away from wrestling for the most part for quite a while, for coming back and doing things that she hadn't done before. She was never in Money in the Bank before. She's never had a steel cage match.
You know, I was thinking about this yesterday. It has to be something really fun. You know, if you think about where she was, the era that she was in, it was very like uneven. Like at some point she'd be, you know, in an actual feud with Lita main eventing Raw, but then they were doing the bark like a dog stuff with Vince. And it seemed like some of it might have been very rewarding and some of it might have just been simply disheartening, to say the least, or humiliating. And now, you know, as a bad guy, she's able to sink her teeth into something. I hope she sticks around. I hope she has a good time doing this, and we see more of Trish Stratus.
Agreed. Next up,
Yeah.
LA Knight versus The Miz. Yeah, do I think The Miz can get the win here? No. Not going to happen. LA Knight's winning this one. He's on win streak path now. He's going to win. More often than not, he's going to lose to the likes of The Miz. No. Going to get that win. I got LA Knight 3 confidence points. Yeah.
So far, we're on track to match up pretty evenly. I've got LA Knight with 3 confidence points as well. I still think there's the possibility that Miz pulls this out in a cheaty manner. Although you made a good point on the podcast, the Miz cannot interfere in a Miz match, but the Miz can cheat to win. I think it's a possibility. I got 3 confidence points on LA Knight because it is still his game.
Exactly. It is his game. Yeah. Next up for the U.S. title, Rey Mysterio, champion, taking on Austin Theory, former champion. Steve, who do you got?
Rey Mysterio. I got 2 confidence points on Rey. Not entirely sure that they're not just going to put the title back on Austin Theory, but Vince isn't like running things, I don't think, right now. So I kind of feel like unless Santos turns on Rey and costs him that U.S. title, that's a possibility, which is why I only have 2 confidence points on Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, we're 3 for 3 so far. Right now I got Rey with 2. I think there's a tag match on SmackDown this week, Rey and Santos versus Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. I think I saw that announced. And that'll really give us our real first idea of which way this match could possibly go. If Rey wins with Santos' help, wouldn't be surprised. If Rey loses because Santos, whether advertently or inadvertently, costs him the match and therefore the title, wouldn't surprise me either. If Grayson Waller comes out and helps Austin Theory at this juncture, wouldn't surprise me either.
That could be actually a really fun team. I'm not like a huge Grayson Waller guy. Right now, I'm not a huge Austin Theory guy, but if you put them together, they could be some. There could be some really fun. I said the same thing about Theory and Pretty Deadly, and I still maintain. I think that's true. That like they could have a lot of fun together. But we'll see.
Remember, Pretty Deadly got hurt, so
that's right. Yeah.
Separated shoulder was Elton Prince, I believe, got the separated shoulder.
Yeah.
So he might be out a little while. Anyways, next up for the tag titles. Undisputed tag champs Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens taking on Damian Priest, Finn Balor. So as outlined on our Raw recap, it's basically 3 or 4 ways this could go. Finn and Damian could win clean. Finn and Damian could win thanks to the help of JD McDonough. Oh, for this match, that's pretty much it. Or they could lose, so there's 3. Well, no, they could lose clean or they could lose because of JD McDonough. There's the 4 scenario. Sorry. I had to talk it out and remember what they were. The most likely, given how hapless, utterly hapless, Finn Balor especially, but also Judgment Day as a whole, save for Rhea Ripley, has been of late. You can't put a whole lot of confidence in the idea of Damian Priest and Finn Balor walking out of this show with any sort of titles as a unit.
Right.
If anybody's walking out of this show with a title between Priest and Finn, it feels like it might be Damian Priest because he cashes in after the main event for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
So right now, I got Sami and Kevin Owens, 1 confidence point.
So do I. Because of what you just said. I don't believe the Judgment Day is going to win shit, except for Rhea Ripley, because she's going to win her match.
Oh, yeah.
But Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I feel like they want to try to figure out how to get them back on track as a team before they do some like big story thing. Like they're just not doing anything interesting with them. And I feel like they want to, and they might have plans for that, but I feel like they're going to lose those titles as a result of whatever that story is going to be, and it's not going to be this. JD probably costs Priest and Finn the win here, and then we'll get more drama with the Judgment Day on Raw. But they're kind of in danger of that being played out a bit.
Yeah,
they need to move some wheels. They need to get some motion in this story with Judgment Day.
They do. They definitely do. And maybe, if maybe everybody but Finn walks out of Payback with the title, maybe that'll happen.
Yeah.
Next up, Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. Is Rhea sick? She ain't losing. She's the leader of Judgment Day. Her and Dom are the 2 in Judgment Day that actually have their stuff together. She is not losing.
Yep. All the confidence points on Rhea Ripley to win this match against Raquel Rodriguez. I'm really looking forward to it. They had a killer last woman standing match at NXT. It was a really phenomenal match. And I hope they give them plenty of time. There's only 6 matches as of now on the card. I don't think that's going to change.
No.
Wait, didn't Cody have a match?
No, he has a Grayson Waller effect segment.
That's right. It's not okay. Okay. Yep. Man, all right.
Back to B-level pay-per-views, I guess, huh?
I think it certainly seems like it.
Feels like
no
it.
Bloodlines, phone it in.
Maybe. Although, hey, hopefully give the World Heavyweight Championship an opportunity to main event a pay-per-view finally, because that's what I have here last. Seth Rollins defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Shinsuke Nakamura. Steve, who do you got?
I don't remember a time in the past, at least recently, not this year, that you and I have lined up on every single match and confidence point.
I don't know if it's ever happened.
Seth Rollins with 4.
Yeah, Seth was 4. Nakamura is not going to win the title, which is a bummer because I feel like the work he's doing right now is the best work he's done on the main roster.
It's great.
It's fantastic. Those promos they've done with him, the pre-filmed stuff, the video packages. have been awesome.
Yeah.
And it's more likely that he more or less softens up Seth. He loses, but softens Seth up enough so Priest can cash in.
Yeah.
And maybe they can write Seth off. I don't know if he'd actually take enough time off to rest his back or not. But they can write Seth off for a little bit and bring him back. He can go back after his title. And they can tell that story. But, I think it's way more likely that Priest cashes in and walks out World Heavyweight Champion than Nakamura does.
I'm going to say this. I think it's likely that Priest, all that happens, Priest intends to cash in. JD tries to soften up Seth for Priest, but Seth gets the better of JD and is able to escape before Priest can get down there. I think that could happen. Payback might end up being like a glorified episode of Raw.
It could be, but they could try to elevate it beyond that by having a cash-in during the main event or following the main event.
That could be. That could be. Find out this weekend, this Saturday. Payback at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Join us for that. We'll be live streaming on both the Twitch and the YouTube, so be sure to hang out with us. It's always a lot of fun. It's a lot more fun when you got friendos to watch wrestling with.
Got that right.
Till next time, do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and till next time, we'll see you around.
Goodbye.